It's a 9 to 5, ain't got no time for you and I to get it right. It's Friday night, where's the... Let's take it to another life. No time for patience, more time to just get started. Girl, why you need it? Why you don't want this Saturday? I'll be breaking up again. Why you don't want this Saturday?
Up next, the Pacers taking... Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldrich will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And now, the New York Knicks starters. They've got OG Anunoby. Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard. And for Indiana, Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the small forward position. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's got to be physical and highly intensified.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Here's Indiana. Siakam kicks to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And finished off by Halliburton.
And Halliburton, if he gets that little runway, he'll show you how athletic he can be.
Towns, the pass to Hart. And here's Brunson outside. It's rebounded by Neesmith. And here's the fast break. Here's Halliburton. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Halliburton's got his second basket of the night.
Excellent awareness and effort. Halliburton getting involved and finishing that time on the break.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
For New York, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Bridges misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brunson, good.
And mixing it up down low. Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Halliburton against Bridges. It's rebounded by New York.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Siakam against Anunoby. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. The Pacers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. Siakam kicks to Turner. It's not going to go for him. Towns with the defensive effort. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Bridges finds Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Pass to Hart. Now here's Brunson. The three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, right into that shot.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And Indiana making a change here. Matherin's checked in. Achua, he's checked in for New York. Miles McBride comes in for Bridges. Here's Nembhard. Pass to Neesmith. Back to Nembhard. And that one is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you. Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Shepard comes in for Aaron Nesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nemhart. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. McConnell passes to Mathurin. The 3. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And some changes here for the Pacers. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for Shepard. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Toppin finds Mathurin. To the paint, clock at 6. A shot by McConnell, no good. The Knicks have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Brunson the pass to Towns. And it's McConnell with the rebound.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Halliburton right side.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pacers out in front, leading. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we have seen from Indiana. What do you think?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Walker out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Obi Toppin. And it's McConnell in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
A smooth operator in that pick and roll. Mathurin understanding how to capitalize with that handle.
And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Cameron Payne. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
Achua finds Robinson. That one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Bridges.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. Toppin passes to Mathurin. Pass to Toppin. Over Robinson. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 3. McBride passes to Achua. New York moving the ball around. Here's Robinson. Lays it up off the glass. Robinson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Some footwork and some finesse from Mitchell Robinson.
Halliburton on the wing. Defended by Bridges.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Bridges has got 4 this quarter.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Halliburton. And Andrew Nemhart subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Here's Nesmith. It's rebounded by New York.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And guys, they've done a great job feeding their bigs inside. They are just punishing the opposition in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Oh, muscling it in. Brunson. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
On the wing, Mathurin. And good that time. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic. And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
It's his first trip to the line.
He's been doing really nice work at the line, 83%.
And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Nembhard. Outside Mathurin. The three. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his fourth rebound in this one. Now here's Brunson. Nembhard covering, and Towns gets it to go.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Knicks lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. It's a one-point game. Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Anunoby out there with Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in its shooting guard. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks very much. Tyrese Halliburton is a person who's in control. He says, I want to win, so I'm just trying to figure out the right way to do that. Right now, it's get the ball in my hands and just make the right reads. I can facilitate probably better than the majority of people in the league. So that's what I want to do. I want to get my guys involved. Kevin?
He does, doesn't he, David? Every single time. And, David, we thank you for that report. Bridges shot, good.
And vision, such a key part of Brunson's game as the point.
It's a close game here in Indianapolis. Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson, going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
throwing it down on that one. Turner really showing off that athleticism.
Drops in the tray. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Pass to Halliburton. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brunson outside. Over Halliburton. Here's Towns. Oh, and the jam by Towns.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Halliburton for 3. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And Indiana, another 3.
And he's such an efficient three-point shooter. Halliburton has an outstanding feel for when to fire from deep.
Inside, here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Brunson from past the arc. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Indiana's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Here's Towns. Unable to get that one. Good work defensively by Turner. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he lays it straight in.
Great decision from Tyrese Halliburton. Understands when he should look to set up his guy.
Brunson outside. Off target from three-point range. Neesmith with the ball. Siakam, arm's length from the hoop. He knocks it down. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead. A 3 off the inbound. Tyrese Halliburton has been on display for the Indiana Pacers. He notched 8 points in the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Walker out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then it's Halliburton. And it's McConnell in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
And great reach and determination from the big fella. This is why Towns gets so many blocks.
Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Achua.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nemhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. With the game in the balance, Coach was calm in the huddle. His main message, execution. Told his team to make sure to remember what they talked about during shoot-around. We've got a great ending in store, guys.
Thank you, David. Pacers leading by 4. Here's Neesmith. Quick shot there, and it's off target. New York's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Towns kicks to Bridges. 11 feet away. Siakam pulls it in. The Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson, that's a two-pointer. Towns, no luck. And Siakam has got the ball here for Indiana. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby outside to the middle. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Back to Anunoby. Brunson with a clean look. Good on the three-point shot.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Pacers shooting straight 49% from the field. Down low, here's Siakam. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Pacers lead by 3.
Can't afford these defensive breakdowns, especially down the stretch.
Well, breakdowns like this are only going to hurt you moving forward and late in the game. Establish some trust and make the defense come together. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the dunk by Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Halliburton. Towns with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Anunoby passes to Bridges. A miss that time would have put him up.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There's 45 seconds left in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
And the Knicks with possession here. Trailing by 2. On deep, Brunson cranes it from downtown.
And Brunson's got the mindset to deliver.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
And so here is New York, a 2-point game.
A fundamental footwork and boxing out there that allowed him to rip that ball right off the rim.
Tipped away. Bridges with the steal. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And talking about the approach now, what are they looking at?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock. I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible.
And he beat it.
Did they just do that, Kevin?
They just did
Down it goes at the buzzer. Boy, doesn't get any better than that.
Man, I'm just blown away. Absolutely as clutch as you can get. People are going to be talking about that shot for a long time.
So a close game sees New York take this one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Carl. Congrats on the win. How did you guys secure the victory in crunch time?
We fixed some mistakes we made in the first 3 quarters, and we just smothered them on defense. We tried to do everything we can to get them off the three-point line, trying to contest that.
Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
Feeling like I can't lose, had to do it to him.
It's over, game over. Now I'm celebrating another